Hi student, I am Asif Tiwari, and today in the 11th Geography India location we will study the topic of the day is neighboring countries. This is very important topic for the exam purpose, for the CBSE exams also, and for the various exam also. So we will study it very elaborately, so it will help you to understand well all the 1 mark questions also in the exams. So study first we will see the country which we are going to study. There are two set of the countries: mainland neighboring countries and sea neighboring countries. Mainland countries where the Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Bhutan, Myanmar and Bangladesh, and sea neighboring countries where the two countries are studied, Sri Lanka and Maldives. So it is very important things that these countries which share the boundaries of the Indian mainland, it is 15,106 kilometer. This is very important thing, and the sharing of boundaries started with the Pakistan and in the Bangladesh. So these are the countries from the north border, and we will see also the international lines, the line of control also, which divide the countries from India. So let's we study first the country which is the Pakistan, and we share the boundary with Pakistan. It is 3,343 kilometer, and the state which share the boundary with Pakistan, these are the Gujarat, Rajasthan and Punjab, Jammu Kashmir and the Ladakh. These are the two, you will say, union territories. These things is very important to understand, and very important things, the Red Cliff line, which also between the India and Pakistan. That is very important thing, and this line is not you will say drawn everywhere. This line has been drawn in some parts in the northernmost part of India. Second state, second country, which is Afghanistan, and Afghanistan which we share the boundary with it. It is 106 kilometer, and it is only the Ladakh, only the 106 kilometer. So this is a very small country, and small, will say, the border with that country. Next country after the Afghanistan, it is the China, which we share the boundary with it. It is 3,488 kilometer, and the state which is share the boundary with China, these are the Ladakh, then Himachal Pradesh, then Uttaranchal, then after Sikkim, then after the, you'll say, Assam, then Arunachal Pradesh. These are the state which share the boundary with China. And next state is the Nepal, and we share the boundary with Nepal with the state of Uttaranchal, UP and Sikkim, and some area of the West Bengal. The length the we share with the Nepal is 1,751 kilometer. So it is very important state also, and very important thing which I want to tell, that we have no any kind of the restriction between the two states, and the very important thing which I forget or missed, the line which is here divide the India with Afghanistan, it is the Durand line. After Nepal, we discuss the Bhutan, and Bhutan is very, you will say, small country also, and which we share the boundary with Bhutan. It is 669 kilometer. 669 kilometer. The length, the state with Sikkim. That is very important things, and some area of the Assam. And after the Bhutan, we discuss the country Myanmar, and we share the boundary with Myanmar is 1,643 kilometer, and the area which we share the boundary, these are the, you will say, Arunachal Pradesh, then some area of the Arunachal Pradesh also, again some area of the Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. Then after the Myanmar, we discuss the last state of India which share the boundary, and it is the very states which share the boundary with India, maximum boundary in the length in kilometer. It is Bangladesh, and we share the boundary with the 5 states: West Bengal, then the Assam, then Arunachal Pradesh, then Mizoram, then Meghalaya. Arunachal Pradesh is not there. So they are the 5 states which share the boundary with Bangladesh, and it is the first state of India which share the maximum boundary with the Indian states. So student, if you could understand well, so it will help you to more study all these states. Then after the northern states, northern neighboring countries, we will discuss the sea neighboring countries. One is the Sri Lanka and second is the Maldives. Sri Lanka, which far away from Indian mainland, it is far away from the Tamil Nadu, and it is the length near about 52 kilometer. And there are two, you will say, international agreement. One is Palk State in the Gulf of Mannar. These are the virtual, you will say, border which separate India to the Sri Lanka, and these are the flag which I have shown also. And after the Sri Lanka, Maldives is the country. So Maldives is the small groups of the, I will say, islands, and which I have zoomed it, so you can see well that it is the country. And Maldives is very small country, and it is at the, you will say, Arabian Sea. So student, all these topics about the Indian neighbor countries are very important for the exam purpose, and hope you are understanding well. So student, all these neighboring countries which share the boundary, all the countries have not the good relation with India. If I discuss here about the Pakistan, we have not a good relation always the time, and China, nowadays we are just having the very bitter experience with China. Then after the Afghanistan, it is very cool country, and we have a good relation always the time. And after the Bhutan, Nepal and Myanmar, these are the countries which are the very country which are dependent only on India. And Bangladesh, which have a mixed history, because on the Rohingya Muslims and many of the other Muslims, we are just having the, will say, troubles with Myanmar and Bangladesh. So we have a good relation all these countries except China and Pakistan. If we discuss about the sea neighboring countries, so these are the Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka, we have a good relation, but in the 1980s decade to 19th decade, we have a not very good relations due to the LTTE terrorism, and at that time India also making the interruption in the internal matter of Sri Lanka, so India have to sacrifice many of the things. Then Maldives is the country which is very important country for the strategic purpose of India, because China also having some investment in, I will say, Maldives, and as well as India have attention. So India has also started to start the many of the investment program for the strategic purpose. So student, these are some other information politically, and hope you are enjoying the video lecture. Thank you to listening.